we initially thought that we will only take one try to be successful and be able to conceive with one try, but it took us like 5 try. So after the third try, we stopped counting how much money we spent.
Yeah. There are a lot of options, and it depends on your fertility and your body. So there's like home insemination, there's IUI, there's IVF, but it really depends on how you want to move forward as a couple also. So if you want to find out more, you can reach out to us, and then we can let you know in depth what are the options available. Okay, so for us, we took about 2 years to try, because we failed 4 IUIs, and then after that we did 1 IVF. But before that, we went to different countries and visited about 3 to 4 clinics in that country to check whether we are okay to do it there or not, things like that. A lot of experimental visits to the gynaes.
Yeah, so on average, it's very hard to say how long a couple will take to try, because it depends on how healthy they are, whether they have any infertility issues, and at the same time, it depends on what method they choose. Yeah. Because the chances of success for IUI is somewhat lesser
20%,
than IVF.
Yeah. So it depends on the method, it depends on your body, and it depends whether you have luck as well, which I don't. I'm not a very lucky person, like I never win when I get birth. I would say on average maybe 1 year, right, for most couples.
Yeah.
Or for those who are very lucky and then get it on first time, it could be a 1 day thing too.
Again, it depends on how many tries you have. So it's the same as asking us, right? Like, how much do you spend on food? Because certain people will spend a lot, certain people spend very little. So it depends lah. For example, IVF will cost between 20 to 30,000 depending on where you go, but that's just like a rough average. And IUI is slightly cheaper.
Maybe less than 10.
Yeah.
Less than 10,000. Yeah.
It depends on the country and it depends on the currency.
Yeah, because then you have to take last minute flights and last minute booking hotel and stuff. But the cycle itself, I think it will be probably around 8,000 for IUI, and 20 to 30K for IVF, and that's like excluding the flights and stuff. But while we try, right, we will go there and have a holiday for 2 weeks and things like that. So all those costs add in is quite a lot of money.
It's very emotionally draining, financially draining, and also mentally draining. So basically, it's super draining.
Yeah.
So that's our main challenge.
But the main thing was the 2 weeks wait, because every time when you do a procedure, you have to wait 2 weeks for the results. And that really killed us. That 2 weeks is like worse than 2 weeks being quarantined in the hotel. It's like every day you're just thinking whether is it successful or is it another failure again. So that 2 weeks is quite a bad time for us for each cycle.
But we're quite glad because we talked it through before we decided to try to conceive. So even though the emotional and financial and mental part, right, was quite hard for us, we were able to go through it together.
Yeah, because we already kind of expected it, especially after the first failure. That is.
We would think it's best for the couple to talk it through. It's just like a normal family planning. It's always important that both parties are agreeable and supporting each other throughout the entire process, because with the jabs and all, the person who is going through the fertility treatment will be very emotional. Basically the hormonal side effect causes a lot of emotional roller coaster. So I think best to be supportive.
Yeah, and I think maybe if you do have like a village around you, it's good to keep them in the loop as well, because they give quite a lot of supportive what do you call it? Can you help me? My brain can't think suddenly.
No, basically we feel that for anyone that wants to try, right, it's good that they have like their support system in place. Whether is it their immediate family members, or is it like their close group of friends, or even people who are going through the exact same thing as them. Because that's one thing that we felt was important for us. Another advice is don't need to think so much. Because if they think too much, they overthink the entire process, then it will not happen.